Italy. Those people are working hard. They are not destructing property. They are not destroying what they have created.
Today, we remember a young man who made millions of Kenyans laugh. A master of satire, a digital revolutionary, a boy from Nyandarua who wore humor like armor, protecting himself and entertaining a nation. This is the story of Zakaria Kariuki, better known as Mr KK Mwenyewe. A life of struggle, unexpected stardom, brief glory, a helping hand from Andrew Kibe, and a shocking end that left a whole generation mourning. Sit back as we dive into the rise and fall of a legend whose light was dimmed too soon.
Before we proceed further, subscribe to our YouTube channel Radido TV and follow my TikTok channel for more.
Born in Nyandarua County, Zakaria Kariuki grew up in a humble background. Raised by a single mother, he faced life harshness early. From a young age, he showed a sense of humor that entertained friends, family, and even teachers. His skits in school were legendary among classmates, but poverty never laughed back. Mr KK Mwenyewe would later join university, Kisii University, where he pursued a bachelor in education, but even in class, comedy followed him. His classmates often recalled him mimicking lecturers, imitating politicians, and entertaining hostels during blackout nights. The phone was his stage, TikTok his theater. His breakthrough came unexpectedly in 2022 when he did a spot-on impression of Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, nicknaming him Riggy. The voice, the tone, the mannerisms. It was as if the DP had cloned himself. In just a few days, the video had gone viral. Kenyans were hooked, from WhatsApp forwards to Twitter memes. Mr KK Mwenyewe was everywhere.
Your Excellency, you have seen your photo which has been trending and has attracted a lot of attention from Kenyans online. What do you have to say about the photo?
You like following up so much so that you can go and write your things. You like testing me so much. But of course I have to comment about that photo. I took that photo intentionally and I took that style intentionally because that was a very popular style in 1980s when we were young people. In fact, when we would have taken a picture with that style, yes, and you gave it to a lady, she would not have hesitated, yes, to remain by your side every time. So that was a very popular style after the sporting one. So
suddenly, he wasn't just a student anymore. He was a digital star. Corporates started calling, media houses featured him, radio stations replayed his voiceovers. Kenyans couldn't get enough, but behind the laughter was a ticking clock.
As the acting president, because the previous administration was full of dictatorship.
Mr. Deputy President, we have just started the show. We've just started. You're already attacking the previous government.
But those are facts. I am talking facts. Those are things that happened.
Despite the fame, KK's life remained difficult. University fees were a nightmare. In 2023, he was on the verge of being deferred due to unpaid school fees. His fans were shocked. How could someone so viral be so broke? But that's the dark reality of internet fame. It's rarely backed by financial support. The spotlight may shine bright, but the bank account often stays dark. This was the point where many expected him to disappear, to fade into oblivion, like many viral TikTokers before him. But something changed. Enter Andrew Kibe, a controversial online figure known for his bold opinions. But in October 2023, Kibe surprised everyone. After learning of KK's school fee struggles, Kibe offered to pay his entire tuition. He even did a live stream calling out the Kenyan system for abandoning the talent and said,
Not standing there saying, I've looked for a job for her. I have gotten her a job in one of my offices because she gave me a fucking nickname. When there's a guy who has been grinding, who could doing 10 videos a day imitating Riggy, has he seen even an M-Pesa of 500? Buddha, if you're that guy, I will do a mchango for you right now. Let's stick with our own, okay? Ricky G went and picked the bitch and he gave her a job. That bitch, her life will never be the same again. Instead of giving the real guy the job, he gave this eustress. So what we do is, minimum tolea say taun mbili. Taun ngapi? Taun mbili. After the show, namtumia taun mbili. Kama mko na namba yake, munitafutie.
Following Andrew Kibe's call, Kenyans living in America raised a total of 350,000 Kenya shillings for comedian Zakaria Kariuki, also known as Mr KK Mwenyewe. The comedian, who was known for his perfect impersonation of Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, had pleaded with Kenyans to help him raise school fees.
Andrew Kibe alinisaidia sana, plus mafans wenye walichaka. So hapo ndio at least tulianza our company. Kaenda tukabai kamera, tukabai vitu kadhaa za kushoot. Huyo ni yule mzee na bai chini, nasema wow, this guy alinisaidia, like he make my destiny iweze kufulfill ama kitu kama hiyo.
The fundraiser was led by former Kiss FM presenter Andrew Kibe, who had relocated to the United States. Having cleared his school fees, KK Mwenyewe noted that he will invest the money in production of his comedy skits. It wasn't just about the money, it was validation. Someone believed in KK, not just as a comedian, but as a person worth saving. That gesture not only kept KK in school, it revived his morale. He posted more, smiled more, and even talked about starting a production company for upcoming comedians. He was slowly transitioning from a skit maker to a cultural icon. But beneath that smile, all was not well. In mid-2024, KK's uploads became less frequent. Rumors started flying. Was he sick, depressed, struggling again? His close friends revealed that KK had been battling mental health issues, worsened by financial pressure and betrayal from people who promised him support only to vanish after gaining clout of his name. Then came the silence. Week passed, no new content, no updates, and then the devastating news hit. In July 15, 2025, reports emerged that Mr. KK Mwenyewe had passed away at Kiambu Level 5 Hospital. Details were scarce, but sources close to him say that he has been rushed to hospital after having a short illness. Despite efforts to resuscitate him, he was pronounced dead shortly after. Kenya was shaken. How could someone so young, so talented, so full of promise be gone so soon? According to our sources, Mr. KK Mwenyewe was hospitalized on April 5th last year after eating pepper, a challenge he took on after promising fans he would if Manchester United lost.
Wow, so guys, as I had promised that if Chelsea beats Manchester United, I am going to take a 1 kg of chili. So I have literally a lot of chili here. I don't know whether it's 1 kg, but I guess so. I have just bought everything in our market. I bought everything. So I just want to eat. I don't know what are the repercussions of it. Whatever will happen after this, I blame Manchester United players. But in the meantime, because I promised you people, I have to take. So let me begin. Let me start. Where? Guys, okay.
Mr KK Mwenyewe, rest in peace, na pole sana kwa kifo yako. Lakini saa zingine tuongee ukweli, ile kitu ilileta kifo ya jamaa ni kukula pilipili 1 kg last year. Wakati alikula hiyo pilipili last year 1 kg kwa kamera, watu wakimuona, kuna wale walicheka, wafuasi wake walicheka, lakini kuna wale madaktari waliambia yeye ukweli kwa comment section, hata waende waangalie kwamba you won't survive.
Following his death, Mr. KK Mwenyewe send-off group of WhatsApp was formed, and according to our sources, we came across a screenshot that read. The screenshot read from one of the participants who had gone to the hospital to check on Mr. KK Mwenyewe, and it read, "Hello guys, After I heard the incident, I called my friends who were also in shock, but MC Okulu, Ngano comedian, and Richard Victor accompanied me mpaka mahali Mr KK mwenyewe amekuwa akiishi. We arrived late. We didn't set our eyes kwa body ya KK juu he is still at Kiambu level 5. Unajua mtu akifa akiwekwa kwa fridge hafai kutolewa kwa hiyo fridge sana, the body might not be in good condition. Tulifika kama ashatolewa mara kama 4. Alirudishwa kudungwa masindano mara mob. Ni noma, so tulienda kwake tukapata the mom who explained to us everything and the condition KK was before he died. The mom explained to us that Mr KK Mwenyewe was not feeling well for a long time, but as from Sunday, the condition started worsening. Had a growth in the throat kuanzia Sunday, ikakuwa hata ngumu kuswallow chakula, especially hard foods. But our friends kept trying to eat. The mom visited them hiyo Sunday akahakikisha KK anakula, na juu SHA alikuwa nayo na hajalipia, akampromise wacha aende kazi ndio atakuja na pesa za kulipia SHA ndio ianze kuwork. On Monday morning, the guy was well, but kufikia saa 10 kielekea 5 jioni, mamake akapigiwa simu na akina Kafengo kuambiwa KK amelemewa, anatetemeka tu. Then the body turned yellow kila mahali, si macho, si makucha, si vidole, na akavalishwa majackets na masweta. Bado ni noma. Kafengo and videographer Mike wakamkimbiza Afya Medical Center Kirigiti, ikashindikana, wakamrifaa Kiambu level 5, na huko ndio alipoteza maisha yake. Following his demise, former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua wrote, Mr. KK, a young, consistent and resilient young man, used comedy to communicate simple and creative messages to all Kenyans and spoke to our hearts. I sent my deepest sympathy to his family and his friends at this difficult moment. May his soul rest in eternal peace, and God grant his family peace.
William Samoei Ruto, today I am a very happy man as your Deputy President that today the people of Kenya are gaining the freedom. And I want to tell the people of Kenya the truth, because I am a truthful man, that I want to tell them that the freedom that you have been searching for many years, it is finally here.
Following his death, Kenya was shaken. How could someone so young, so talented, so full of promise be gone too soon? Fans couldn't hold back tears. Hashtags like RIP KK Mwenyewe and Gone Too Soon trended for days. His videos were reshared with heavy hearts, with content creators pouring out their condolences as well. KK Mwenyewe wasn't just a comedian. He was a voice of Gen Z, using satire to reflect Kenya's political ironies and societal madness. His Rigiji mimics became a mirror through which Kenyans laughed at power, laughed at themselves, and found unity in comedy. He inspired a new generation of content creators, especially those from the villages and campuses, proving you don't need a studio, camera crew, or sponsors to be heard. And even in death, his impact lives on. Andrew Kibe, upon learning of his death, did an emotional live stream saying, I helped him once, but I wish I'd done more. Kenya failed that boy. As we conclude, we must ask ourselves, how many more KK Mwenyewes must die before we take care of our own? He was more than just a mimic. He was a storyteller, a mirror to society, a humble genius. Let us not remember him for his funny Rigiji skits, but for the dreams he carried and the legacy he left. May his death awaken us to support the talented youth struggling in silence. Rest in peace, Zakaria Kariuki, aka Mr. KK Mwenyewe. Your laughter still echoes in our hearts. Who do you think we should feature their story on our channel? Leave a comment below this video. Remember to subscribe, share, and like our content. Subscribe Radido TV and follow my TikTok account Radido TV 254 for more interesting stories and controversial and trending news. See you on the next episode.